AITA for blocking my partner and ending our relationship after he did not tell me he wasn't coming to my party. Over the weekend, I had a party and my partner did not come, nor did he tell me he wasn't going to make it. At the end of the night, I blocked him and only reached out today to tell him it's over because he failed to communicate. He says he told me he was busy, so I should have assumed he wasn't coming and it's not a big deal. I was not upset that he didn't come. I was/am upset that he said he would let me know and keep me posted and went ghost after 6 p.m. For some context, we have had this conversation 3 times in the past and the situation played out exactly the same way. We live about 3 hours apart and he works on Saturdays. Saturdays are always very busy for him and he's tired after work, so we never make plans on Saturdays. Our arrangement has been I go to him on Thursdays. He comes to me on Sundays. Every once in a while, there will be a reason I invite him down on a Saturday, mainly to be polite, with full understanding that it is likely he won't make. The first time was when we first started talking and I didn't know he was working all day on Saturdays. I invited him to my annual Friendsgiving party, and he said he would try to make it but had some things to do. He kept this up for a week leading up to the event, including the day of. I spoke to him in the morning and he still said he would try to make it. I did not hear from him that evening and the following day expressed my disappointment that he not only did not come, but also did not communicate with me that he wouldn't be coming. The second time, our college was hosting an event in my city and he said he wanted to go. His friends in his city planned to attend so he could catch a ride with them after work. A mutual friend of ours was staying with me for the weekend, and she and I spoke to him about it, and his story was the same. Saturdays are always super busy, but if he doesn't have to drive, it might work. He would let us know. After midday, we stopped hearing from him. She confronted him the next morning, saying it was rude of him not to tell us he wouldn't be able to make it. The third time, I honestly don't recall why I mentioned coming to my city for a visit, but same story, different day. Saturdays are always super busy and he probably wouldn't be able to make it, but he'd try. I said no big deal, just wanted to let you know. He insisted that he would keep me posted about his moves and disappeared after work. He says he fell asleep. I told him that's fine because by now I know how tired he gets, but why not just say no from the beginning rather than string me along? I told him the issue again was not that he didn't come, but rather that he said he would do something and did not. This weekend was the 4th time. I spoke to him after work around 3 and he said he had to run an errand, then get his hair cut, and he'd let me know how he felt after. He followed up with a text saying, I'll let you know what I decide, and I said okay, hope you can make it, but I know you're tired. At 6-ish, he asked where the party was. Upstairs on the rooftop or in the party room of my building. That was the last message I received until 7 a.m. Sunday morning asking how did it go. I did not respond and I blocked him. He thinks I should have assumed he wasn't coming, which I did, and not be mad. I'm having trouble getting him to understand that the issue is with his poor communication. I told him at this point, it seems intentional, and if he knows he's tired after work, he should have said no from the beginning instead of insisting he would update me. I said he made no effort to keep in touch after work. He says how could he communicate if he fell asleep, his regular post-work nap? To which I responded, when you leave my place at midnight, I set an alarm for 3 a.m. to check on you, because I know I will probably fall asleep before you get home. I make an intentional effort to communicate, he doesn't. It really seems like he knows this is something that bothers me, but since it wouldn't bother him, he can just do it, apologize and move on like nothing happened. AITA for being this mad and breaking up with him?